Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2014. Made possible by Billionaire Banshee, Guys, Games, and Beer, Dashing Inventor Games, creators of the Simple System role-playing game system, and Zonko, makers of Mobs, the t-shirts that turned life into an RPG.
Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again today for our Gen Con Bonanza, sponsored by Billionaire Banshee, one of our awesome sponsors. Today we're with Andrew from Print and Play Productions, checking out Flick War.
Hey guys, this is Flick Wars. As you can probably tell by the name, it's a combat dexterity game. In it, your goal is to destroy your opponent. You have different factions, and you fight it out on the tabletop surface. Here we have the mat, and there's hills and terrains. You can see, you can bounce over stuff. So, the point of the game is to kill your opponent. You do that by activating guys and moving them around on the battlefield. One of your options on your turn is to activate a unit. When you activate a unit, you get to take a number of flicks with them equal to its flicks cost. So we have our light infantry here, they have one flick. When you take a move flick, they flick, and you can bounce off of terrain. You can bounce off of your own dudes, you can bounce off of enemy dudes, that's all fine. To attack though, which requires a flick, you need to be in range first. So the light infantry, they have one range, so they need to get in pretty close. When you activate a unit, you get to take a number of flicks, you get to use all your powers. So this guy here, he only has one flick, but he gets an extra flick if he doesn't hit an enemy unit with his first flick. So if I want to attack this guy, I'm clearly not in one range to begin with, so I use my first flick to move. And in that case, I hit the enemy unit, so I don't get an extra flick. If I had, however, successfully flicked and not hit the enemy unit, I'm now inside of one range. Now I can make an attack flick. All you have to do is hit the enemy unit, and then he's dead, he gets turned over, and he remains as an obstacle on the battlefield. Each of the units has a different way to get extra flicks. For example, the fighter here, he gets 2 extra flicks, but he needs to start next to his base for refueling. Then he gets 3 flicks. So I can go 1, 2, and then attack for 3. The light mechs here, they have an extra flick if they start far away from enemy units. So if these guys are back here, and he starts more than 3 range away from all enemy units, then he gets 2 flicks. And he has a range of 2. So he can go in, and he can pretty much attack anyone that he wants to.
How many players does it play?
It plays up to 6 players. When you're playing with 6 players, you can either do a team game like 3 versus 3, or you can do a free-for-all game.
And about how long does it take to play?
It takes about 10 minutes per player. So if you're playing with 6 players, about an hour. 2 players, about 20 minutes.
And this is going to be on Kickstarter soon?
Soon, in the next 2-3 months.
All right. Do you have a website to steer people towards right
Yes. Printplaygames.com. Or you can go to Board Game Geek and search for Flick Wars.
All right. Thank you very much, Andrew. That was Flick Wars. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your time, YouTube. All right. Thanks.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2014. Made possible by Billionaire Banshee, Guys, Games, and Beer, Dashing Inventor Games, creators of the Simple System role-playing game system, and Zonko, makers of Mobs, the t-shirts that turned life into an RPG.